From the Mountains, traditional music from Southeast Tennessee, produced by the Traditional Music Project at Primary Center. Today, a visit with Eldia Barbee, old-time fiddler from Soddy, Tennessee.
I was born over here in James County, over across the river over there, back in the sticks, but growed up, built up in there. Now I wouldn't know where I was born or anything. It's changed so. My father could pick a little bit on a banjo, clawhammer fashion, and he could play a fiddle too. He played a bunch of them old hornpipes and all them old-time tunes. And my mother, she played a fiddle some. All of us boys took it up but one. He never did play anything.
Sisters played too, didn't they?
Yeah, my two sisters played. One of them, she played while she's young some, but as she got older, she quit playing. But my older sister, Eldia Barbee, she played on up to just a while before she passed away. But there ain't too many neighbors now. From the Mountains is a student production of the Traditional Music Project at Primary Center in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Russ and Eldia got together and started swapping some tall tales and some stories, and thought I'd share a few with you.
Yeah, they said the biggest fish that ever been caught. Said the man caught it, and when he took it out of the water, said the river went down 4 inches.
I never done much fishing. I went fishing one time. Mosquitoes about to eat me up. I can't stand this. What am I going to do? Looked up and seen a big hornet's nest up on the bank. I said, well, I got an idea. I just heard me a bunch of mosquitoes run them up in that hornet's nest, thinking the hornets were going to eat them up. They didn't. They took a liking to one another, started reproducing the thing, sent a thing out, had a stinger on either end, get you going or coming. What kind of deal is it?
One time about a feller going home, and he's late in the night, and he got around on a bluff, pathway home, across the mountain, and so he got around on that bluff, and the big grizzly bear met him. Said it's dark, said he just walked up in that grizzly bear's arms, and said he began to squeeze him. Said he couldn't do nothing. And he said, Lord, said, I never did pray, and said, I never did call on you for nothing till now. But said, I want you to come now and come quick. And said, don't send your son. Jesus said, this ain't no boy's job.
2 Aints wrote it out here at the old Brown Chapel on Signal Mountain, and it's never been recorded. It's talking about their brothers that was fighting the Civil War. And Jake said he had a rifle on a big general one time, Confederate general, said he's fixing to pop him off, and said a big mini ball just come through and just took his thumb off. Broke his gun in two. He said, I reckon somebody watching here. Oh, Hickman's boys, I'll say to you, the fate is awful, but it's true. The North and South once wore a yoke, but now the tide's forever broke. In the year of 61 was when this awful war begun, when men were called to volunteer to fight for the land they love so dear. The cause of this war, I'll say to you, our leaders, they did not prove true. For office to them did come too slow. Now to the battlefield we go. On Monday morn, 'bout break of day, our orders was to march away and leave our wives and sweethearts dear, poor broken hearts, to swim in tears. Down on the banks of the Cumberland, there lay about 10,000 men, and some did mourn, and some did cry, and some from wounds were forced to die.
Top Mountain was home to Blaine Smith and his mother-in-law, Florrie Stewart. Florrie played clawhammer banjo, and Blaine played a viola. He had it tuned up nearly to a standard violin pitch. They probably represented the oldest form of string band music that we recorded around here. Their style dates probably from 1880s or so, and they played a lot of local tunes and rare tunes that are not known outside this area. Such tunes like Old Chattanooga.
Let's go on old Chattanooga then.
Blaine can play it on the fiddle. Blaine, come play it. Mary Fagan, you can play that. Yeah.
Is it still echoing?
Yeah, still doing it now.
Is it echoing on her?
Yeah, it's echoing on me too.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. These one is 1, this one's 2. No, that one's 3.
I'll
Okay,
do
turn on
the
3.
best you
What
can.
happens? We got.
I'll do the best I
had
can
3
now.
on. Are you gonna play them?
He can play the fiddle with me.
Okay,
He can,
Turn on 1, 2, and 3 then, I guess. And we'll have to.
I don't promise how it'll be right because I get out of breath. Before I can sing or not, because I get hoarse.
Okay, well. Try it.
I can try it now if I mess it up waters.
The artists were older, but we also recorded some of the younger musicians from our area who played grassroots music and traditional bass music. Here's from a session where we recorded Sparky Rucker in his apartment in Knoxville, Tennessee from, I guess, about 1976.
FF, watch your mouth. Those people's dad called me an FF.
That's weird talking.
Falcon.
He's getting off and hearing himself.
That's an intimate cricket. All
Gordon
right.
walk lightly. Walk lightly? He's going to do one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Good.
be light-footed, Gordon.
Oh, that's bad. What happened?
Where were you going?
The tape's running. That's fine. We got plenty of it. Stays fine. Standing up. That's
You better raise that little part up. Maybe the stay won't buy anymore.
Oh, it's St. Neville Hill. They're cut it. Shut up, Gordon.
went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Ooh, went down to the crossroads.
Two little boys had two little toys, each had a wooden horse. Gaily they played each summer day, warriors both of course. One little chap had a mishap and broke off his horse's head. Wept for his toy, then cried with joy when he heard his brother say, did you think I could leave you crying?
Then come in, my pretty little man, and stay this night with me. I have a bed of the very, very best. I will give it up to thee. Oh, I can't come in, or I shan't come in. I can't come in, cried he, for I have a wife in the old Scotland that is waiting this night for me. She drew her knife, her silver knife, and she pierced him to the heart.
Okay, you go kick it off, Eldia?
Well, I can.
Why not?
Jump on it.
Go in and out the window, go in and out the window, go in and out the window, for we have gained this day.
I like to cut the person too high. Your weevily wheat ain't fit to eat, but either is your barley. All I want's some good old rye to make a bread for Charlie. Charlie, he's a nice young man, oh Charlie, he's a dandy. Charlie, he's the very boy to buy those girls some candy.
of the banjo players and the fiddlers may have some age on them, but there's plenty of music still in them. These are sounds you can only hear in the southern Appalachians. The musicians play local tunes, just as they've played them for decades. Songs like Muddy Road to Ducktown, Smoke Behind the Clouds, and Cotton-Eyed Joe. You may think you've heard something like this when you've listened to bluegrass music, but fiddlers like Homer Chastain say bluegrass is too fancy, too elaborate.
They add too much to a tune. They don't play it like it originated from. They just add too much to it and it ruins a lot of it. I like it just the old-fashioned way of breakdowns like they always been.
These breakdowns were the music of square dances, which were held in people's homes at the beginning of this century. But now these musical styles and these tunes are in danger of disappearing. This man, who's playing tonight with Homer and Calvin Chastain, is making sure that this old-time country music doesn't disappear. He's the social studies teacher at Pine Breeze Center in Chattanooga, a residential school for teenagers with social or emotional problems. Ron Williams wanted a project that would give the students something to be proud of, and he liked old-time music. So since 1975, without a government program to back them up, Ron and his students have become self-supporting record producers. They're taping and mixing the sounds of the past.
Okay, it looks like you got a pretty good mix there.
The taping started with this man, fiddler Eldia Barbee. He was featured on their first record, the Eldia Barbee tapes, and that record sold well enough to finance more equipment, more taping, and more records. After that came simple gifts, a bottle of wine and ginger cake, Skip to Maloo, In the Field, Traditions of a Tennessee Family, and in 1980, Friends and Relations.
When you get this music started, you get them blending together in there, there's something in there that makes people want to dance. They feel light, you know, happy.
These fiddlers and banjo players had never been recorded before until Ron discovered them.
They are not recording artists at all. These people are farmers, for the most part, carpenters, who, play music as their entertainment. It's part of their life, that they've grown up with. But it's not been the profession by any means. They are your genuine folk musicians in the true sense of the word. If I stop at a gas station out in the country, I'll just ask, if there are any good fiddlers around there. They said, yeah, Joe Smith up on the mountain, I know he used to play for some, so I find directions to Joe Smith's house, and I'm on his front porch saying, how long has it been since you played? Like, play a little?
So, thanks to Ron and the students at Pine Breeze, this traditional music is being preserved. And the students are getting something out of it as well. Valuable experience.
Someday, we might need a job, and we go out to one of these record-making companies, and we know what we're doing. Like, we know how to work the mixer, and go and tape it and everything.
How do you like this kind of music?
It's different from mine, but it's all right.
Have you ever heard anybody play like this before?
Heard it on the radio when I missed the channel a little bit, but that's about it.
When they see their name on the back of an album cover saying that they were the producer, and they read magazine reviews of the album saying that this was very good work, and the magazines were not concerned about who's doing it. They're just concerned about the quality of the music. And the kids feel good about that when they read that. If we weren't doing this, some tunes would definitely die out. We've missed some, unfortunately already. Matt Green, Sawmill Tom Smith, who is supposedly the best fiddler that this area's ever seen. This area's seen some good fiddlers. He died without ever making a recording. And a lot we're recording tunes of his yet that are associated with him, but we never got him.
But one man they did record before he passed away last year was Oscar Barbee, Eldie's brother. And Oscar and Eldie, as a result of the Pine Breeze Records, were invited to the National Folk Festival in Washington, D.C. Oscar had never been so far away from home before.
He was real hesitant about this, and he came up and said, Ron, now I'm depending on you to show me the way around up there. If I got any questions or whatever, you need to take care of me. Well, I wasn't, I'd never been in anything like that either, so I wasn't too well qualified. A couple days before we left, Oscar came up to me and said, Ron, I got a problem. I said, fine, Oscar, let's see if we can take care of it. Leans forward and says, Ron, when we go to Washington, there's just one thing bothering me. I just don't know how many guns to take.
So it seems the traditional musicians haven't let recording success change them.
I'm just an old hillbilly boy that come up with a banjo and nobody learned me how to play. What I learned it on my own.